Hi everyone, I have just sat here for the last 20 minutes recording the star signs and realised that I didn't actually press record. So I have reshuffled and got them all sorted out. So here we go again. So some of you that had not so great readings, maybe you'll get a nice one now. And some of you that had really great readings, hopefully you still get a nice great reading. Okay, so let's get started with Capricorn. Capricorn, different energy this time. Okay, Capricorn, wow. Okay, so you have the businessman, you have the Knight of Love, and then you have a new beginning. So I think some of you are starting a new job that you're going to be very passionate about. Some of you are making new friendships, and some of you may be involved with this character over here and going on a love journey, and it's about to kickstart. It's something new happening around Capricorn people. Now others maybe have in the past been dealing with someone that they may be committed, maybe not, but they've been a bit of a player, a bit of a flirt, and then now we're moving into this, let's dedicate love to each other, let's go on a love journey, and let's start this thing again. For others, like I said, this may be a totally new journey. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign and a water sign. Yeah, so let's just see what the other information is for Capricorn. Very brief little mini star sign reading. Make sure that you look at your star, sun, sun, moon and rising signs just to get a better picture. Okay, definitely about love here. Someone needs to grow up with this card sitting right here. There are some sort of forced changes on the horizon around Capricorn there. This could be change of job, change of where you live, where you work, change of the people that you hang around as well. It's some sort of forced change. This looks like everything was pretty settled and nice. It could be something to do with a younger and older type person, type relationship. It may even be a father figure and children. There's someone that you hang around or you talk to that you really just don't need to associate with that person anymore. It may be why we've got this forced change sitting here in the middle, that you're trying to change things, but it just doesn't seem to be going your way. But you do want to go on this new journey. There is a love offer on the table. For some of you, you might be married or involved with this character here. You want to be with somebody else and you're trying to start this new beginning, but it's just looking like things are not going the way you planned. There's a lot of love there. For others, this might be a health-related matter. It would be sitting around the bowel, the bladder, the stomach, the kidneys, the liver. There's something like that going on as well. This would be getting a second opinion, getting a different doctor's opinion here. Or it may have came from a doctor in the first place. This may have been a very, very healthy person, then something to do with a new doctor, a new medication or something like that, and it's caused a forced change of how things go, and there may be some sort of disruption around the same body parts I was talking about before. Okay, so if you have a yes or no question, please think about that question right now, Capricorn. What have we got for Capricorn? Stay with what's real, and you're half right, you need more information. So yeah, instead of filling in the blanks with fantasy, you need to contact whoever's the place to get the right information from. So yeah, I do think some of you, this is about a business journey, a new job, a new beginning. If it is about a job, just be prepared for delays with that black 7 sitting there at the moment. Okay, moving right along. Aquarius, good luck. Aquarius, now the recording I did earlier was quite positive, so let's see what we get now for Aquarius. Okay, now we've gone the opposite end of the spectrum. Okay, so Aquarius, we have feeling left out in the cold, maybe financial issues going on, Tower moment about to hit right now. It was upside down, so maybe the tower you're expecting, maybe the explosion, maybe the argument, maybe the loss of the job, whatever, maybe it's not as bad as you think, being that the tower was upside down here. And then we have the card that usually represents around a marriage or some sort of commitment and some sort of traditional values here. I do feel that for some of you, this may be an apology. This is male energy sitting over here as well. So there's something in the past, something sharp. It's sitting around a male that you may be associated with, or you're a male yourself, and there's just some sort of dealings here. It's usually a work card. A 5 of diamonds is a work card. But yeah, there's some sort of bloody tower going on here. So I don't know, maybe the business you work for or the business you own is coming to a closure. And then there's something to do with either a marriage or a more traditional line of thinking going on over here. So let's get a bit more information for you, Aquarius. Now, these cards, I have to say, when I was doing what I thought I was recording and I wasn't actually, hadn't pressed the button, so I spent half an hour talking for nothing. Your other reading was quite positive, but again, it was about business and a new job when I looked at it before. Something that is better suited. And it did have all male energy in the last reading. Okay, so let's see what we get this time for Aquarius. And here we go again with the male energy. Okay, we got kings everywhere. Something that was good in the past. This is happiness. It could be something to do around a car or work. It could be a lovey romantic thing, because this guy is usually the lovey romantic kind of guy. This guy is the opposite. They're back to back. Now, you might be involved with these two people. One might be at work, one might be at home. They both might be at work, they both might be at home. These guys are salt and pepper, black and white. They do not mix. This guy's got his whole sight set on what he wants to do. This one's looking back over the past and dreaming. And now this could be you, Aquarius, as well, dreaming about what was. Then we got something official here. This is something definitely coming to an end. And then we got something about either you or somebody else being really irresponsible with your actions, your words. Now, for some of you, this could be involved in two different situations here, two different kind of relationships. One of them looks like it's done and dusted, and the other one looks like it's holding on by a thread from the past. Now, let's see what else we get for you there. You could be going for job interviews. You could be talking about business plans. If that's the case, and we remove this one here, things aren't as bad as you think, because it was upside down. So you might have been thinking about, like, maybe the money's no good where you are, and it's sort of like, oh my God, I can't do this, I don't want to do a new beginning. And that's why we got the kings back to back here. It's sort of like one job, floating in one job, floating in another job. Which one do I do? Which one do I do? There's some firm decision coming down here. It'll be something more traditional, the job. It'll be something that really suits better, or it's family orientated or something like that. It'd be more like a tradesman sort of job, something from old times, or something that's always around. So yeah, there's some sort of more traditional, homey feeling I got there. But then there's worries and fears around responsibility. So if you didn't have this negative card here, I'd have to say that this reading is very similar to the last one that I didn't actually record, about going into a new job, a new position, a transition going on. Okay, so what else have we got for Aquarius? Just think, if you've got a yes or no question, think about that question right now. Luck will be on your side. So I do feel like whatever this catastrophe is, it could be something at work where there's an actual explosion or something like that, and you have to make sure that you've got all your paperwork intact here, because this could be about irresponsibility. You might be responsible for turning the light off when you finish work, or you might be responsible for making sure the money's being paid or whatever. Make sure you're doing the tasks and doing them on time or whatever. I do feel like this Ace of Spades sitting next to this and then that, it's almost like changing direction in a very, very different way. You do have an invitation coming. I'd have to say that's about a new job, new business, new job, because I'm not really seeing anything to do with romance. This is romantic. This is usually two people in love on a little romantic journey. It is sitting in the past, and it's sitting next to feeling left out. So maybe you used to have a lot of admiration and a lot of love going out or coming in towards you, and now you're feeling like it's cold or it doesn't match anymore, trying to work out a new direction. This is Aquarius symbol, the air signs here. It's almost like you're choosing this, which is traditional marriage, all of that sort of thing, death do us part, that kind of stuff going on over there. Anyway, that's what we have for Aquarius. A little bit different, but the tone was still the same compared to the one that I accidentally wasn't recording. All right, moving right along. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, now I did do the recording and you had a whole load of male energy in your reading. Starting off with male energy in the reading, also child or children, could be students, teenagers, could be babies. We got the King of Love, we got the Page of Pentacles, and we got the Eight of Wands. Some sort of discussions coming up, or paperwork or study. For some of you, this might be sending children to a new school, could be homeschooling. For others, this could be getting a job, a family-orientated type job. Let's just get some more information here first. This could be legal documents and paperwork in the future coming up. And then that would be like the money, but this is more personal, whatever this is. Pisces, yeah, got the personal cards coming out. Got the same cards I just got for Aquarius. That's unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle those because they're exactly the same cards that Aquarius got. Apart from that was a 6 instead of a 5. Let's give them a reshuffle. I do feel that Pisces is meant to have a whole load of males coming out because that's what you had in the last reading that accidentally I did not record. Pisces, what's Pisces need to know? There's the 6 now. Pisces, some of you might be going through some sort of breakup here. Now this means that a relationship that's not completely over. There is still a friendship sitting there. It may be because of a friendship or a third party. There's some sort of lies and deceit and gossip and stuff sitting here. Now this can represent drugs and alcohol as well. There's irresponsibility sitting here. There's some sort of imbalance and stuff going on around the home life here. Just be prepared for some sort of arguments, especially through August. We've got cards that represent August, double 8. Now you may have someone in spirit around you at the moment, a family person, a loving person, mother, father. They don't like this here. This is almost like the family sitting in amongst the fighting or the stress. There will be some sort of balance in the end, but more information is needed to be able to sort this thing out. Now, if you have a yes or no question, please think about it right now, Pisces. Things will work out soon. And also kiss and make up. Now, I don't feel this is about a lover. I feel this is more to do, well, it could be. This could be a husband and wife over here. But you're being told, like, kiss and make up. Like, try and mend the bridges if you can, Pisces. It does look like there's a bit of stress on its way, but I just think you need to do some talking and find out your information before you move forward. Okay, and I do have to add that someone might be involved with needing to see a doctor and that about medication or drugs, alcohol, that sort of thing is on the horizon as well. Aries. Nice cards, Aries. Now, I do know the Eight of Cups can be sadness, walking away from emotions, walking away from a job, a person. But you've got Nine of Cups sitting there. Nine of Cups, unfortunately, is first. I would have preferred them that way. But yeah, it's sort of like this is all your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. And there's something you're leaving behind there. But if we look at it as hearts, we've got Nine of Hearts and Eight of Hearts. Very, very nice. It's a gathering of people, gathering a family. Congratulations to some of you out there. This could be about a baby. It could be about a new pregnancy. I'm not being shown boy or girl as yet, maybe in these cards. Just be cautious with your money at this time. You may be juggling the finances there on the end. Two of Pentacles can represent a partnership as well. So some of you might be happy and celebrating that you got a new job or you're starting a new business, a new idea. And for others, it can be a new relationship, but it's missing something at the moment. It might be missing the emotion. Okay, what else have we got for Aries? Aries, what have we got here? I just said this is about emotions and things like that, but this is all about money and property and paperwork. This could be a lawyer over here, could be someone official. There's some sort of disagreement going on within either the family or work and business, and a bit of stress here, possible mini argument, and then a lot of chitty chatter going on about it all. Now, August might be good and not so great at the same time. There may be a celebration that was supposed to happen, it gets postponed or cancelled altogether. I do feel for some of you, you might be investing in property or a new car over here, and then you're sort of worried about whether you can actually afford to do this right now. For others, it's almost like your income was at this and now it's halved at the moment. It's creating stress around the home. With the current climate, that's understandable that you would be juggling money and money halved right now. There's a lot of businesses struggling at the moment. Okay, so if you've got a yes or a no, Aries, please think about that question right now. Things turning out your way and seeking a second opinion. So if this is a financial opinion, you need to go and get more advice. If this is a medical type thing, it could be medical, because this could be medication, sickness or whatever. This could be a decision you're trying to make, something that you think is really good, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, so this could be a medical decision you're trying to make right now, and there's a lot of fear around it for some reason. It could be about a new type of medication. It could be some sort of diet or something. It just doesn't look like it balances out right at the moment. Or you might not have the money for it as well. It might be some sort of treatment or something you want to buy and you just can't afford it, or you can't locate it. For others, if this is dealing with a relationship type thing, this is arguments about money basically. Arguments about work or someone at work. Could be arguing about this particular person at work. She would be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, and it's almost like Aries people are trying to take the emotions out of it and walking away. All right, so what else have we got? Taurus. Taurus, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Strength. No matter what you're going through, Taurus, you will get there. Whether this is work, health, finances, you're putting in the hard efforts. You're getting very, very overloaded at this time. It's almost like something you started out really enjoying. It's getting very burdensome at the moment. But you do have the strength to get through. Now, for some of you, the Queen of Wands to me is like a nurse or a healer or something like that. So it could be an ambulance driver, it could be a nurse, it could be a physical therapist or something. It may be an overload of things right now. You do have the strength to pull through with this. Others, this is the businesswoman, fast-paced, having a good time at the same time as working. It's not fun anymore, but you do have the strength to get through. So let's see what we get for Taurus people. Now that can be male or female too, guys, so don't take it face value. Don't forget about it, just the energy of the card. Fast-paced business person, someone that's very cautious and conscious, of their health and their look. Everybody's friend, very helpful. Can be business people as well, doesn't have to be healers. I just pick up the club as the nurse and the diamond as the doctor. Okay, so here we go. What do we got for Taurus? You may be dealing with someone that's very, very ill and their strength returning over here. Some sort of forced changes coming up now. This could be around your relationship, around your job. I feel it's more to do with job and colleagues. There's some sort of forced change that you don't like and you've sort of got a bit of a surprise. I'm just going to pull another card because of the surprise card. Yeah, we've got double threes here. Now this could be surprises about someone cheating. It can be surprises about some sort of third party interference. I do feel like it's sort of like you get this happy-go-lucky energy here, and then it's almost like something suppressing that at this time. Also, for some of you, where you work might not be where you want to work anymore, and you might be trying to work out, where can I go, because I just really haven't got the money to do this. Some of you are overloaded with work. It's almost like 10 hours work and 2 hours pay sitting here. So there's a bit of stress going on in most of the cards today. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what the moon phase is right now, but it's looking like people are having a lot of stress. Okay, so let's have a look, Taurus. It's for some Taurines as well. This could be issues with the female and the body organs like the ovaries, the uterus. the kidneys, the bowel, the bladder, anything sort of in the pelvic area, right up until your lungs and in your back. Yeah, there could be something like that. Forced changes need to happen around this person's well-being. Okay, yes or no, Taurus, if you've got a question in your mind, think about it right now. What do we got? Got pamper yourself, take your time out from something. And as I said, the threes, the black and red threes, can mean an affair going on. It can mean some sort of lies and deceit going on. You've got the card of something going on behind the scenes. Now, if this is related to a health-related matter or a business-related matter, you need to get to the bottom of what the hell's going on. Okay, so that's what we have this week for Taurus. Okay, so moving right along to Gemini. Gemini, what do we got for you guys? Okay, something karma has come around. If you've been waiting for someone in your past to get their karma, get their just desserts, it looks like it's about to hit them. I feel like you're going to be very powerful within yourself at the moment, Gemini. We've got yourself here in the reading. We've got air sign and we've got earth sign showing up here for Gemini right now. Some of you might be dealing with the law and money matters, and it's almost like some sort of payout that you deserve, or something finally being revealed and happening. It's almost like this is slow energy where you're sitting here going, when's this going to end? When am I going to get the right thing I need? And this is like, boom, it's happened now. Oh my gosh, it's done. So it's sort of like slow energy with fast-paced energy. Let's see if we get a bit more information for Gemini around this matter. Not really feeling anything to do with relationships as yet, but let's see what we get in the normal poker deck. Gemini. No, money, business. It's all business and money. Okay, so if you were going for any kind of payout, it looks like that you were going for something 10, and it's more likely half, or you may be doing something where it's going to be half-half. I think you were feeling it was going to be 60-40, but it looks more like it's going to be half-half as far as the money goes. Some of you might be selling property and it's selling for less than what you thought, so maybe you need to hold still right now. For others, you might have to sell the property or sell the car or whatever it is because you need the money. This is business dealings. Usually the business dealings, especially with a Knight of Swords sitting here on the end, could be a new job, a new journey, Gemini. There may be some fears and worries around a female in your life. She would possibly be blonde, blue eyes, green eyes. She might be a healer of some kind. She might work in finance or with numbers. You may have some issues and worries around that person, but it looks like everything could be okay with them. I just feel like for some of you, it might be where you went or you started a job or you started a business or something, and it's just sort of not having the turnover you expected at this time. For others, you might be actually going to the bank and taking out half your savings to buy a new car or buy something of value. But I like this karma card sitting over here. It's almost like someone getting their just desserts from the past, someone that's done something wrong, finally getting their karma. Okay, so if you have a yes or no, Gemini, please think about that right now. Big surprises on their way, and some of my Geminis have a secret admirer out there. Woohoo! Nice. I wasn't feeling any energy about relationships here. It's all about money, travel, and work, and business dealing. All right, so that's what we have for Gemini. Now, moving right along. Cancer. What do we got? Good luck, Cancer. Nice and not so nice. Okay, so to start your reading, we've got the Ace of Cups sitting there. A lot of my Cancerians will be going through emotional, beautiful things. It is stuff from the past. It's almost like something from the past returning. Not necessarily a reconciliation, but it could be where your feelings of love and health and happiness and stability, it's almost like your mind goes, it's that kind of feeling. Also, there is something to do with overseas connections going on. Now, you may be making an overseas connection online. There may be some sort of love chitty chatter going on for Cancerian people out there. For others, you might be making plans about traveling. Others might be starting on a new journey, a new job, and communicating with people overseas or interstate, and some sort of communication going on. Now, for others also, we do have this Four of Pentacles. Forget about money that was spent in the past. You can't get it back. Stop worrying about it. It looks like there may be some sort of financial thing coming up soon, and you're worried about where the money is going to come from to either pay for it, or you're thinking about the past of when things were good, and possibly that you should have kept some money or something like that over here. For others also, you're being told not to hold on to past emotional stuff as well. Some of you might have communication with a young male or female. Okay, so let's see what else we've got for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know at the moment? Okay, obviously you need to know that one. That's nice. Nice communication and love going on there. That can be family gatherings for someone's birthday or something like that. Family or work. We got the Jack of Diamonds. Okay. Okay, now that's different. I mean, we have the Ace of Cups here, and then we've got the Ace of Hearts upside down. I do feel you've got a female or male in spirit that's sending you love. They would have died from the head or the heart, or maybe it's more than one. There's some sort of young energy around you at the moment. I feel like you're working on this hard plan. You're waiting. It's almost like you're learning lessons right now. You're learning how to make yourself happy and contented. All this stuff over here is happy, contented. This is like wedding invitations or business invitations, something that makes you very happy. Then this is sort of like everything's traveling along nicely, and then there's a bit of heartbreak going on again. It's sort of like, oh, I'm back to this point again. And then someone's being irresponsible with their actions. Now, it does look like it's in regards to money. It looks like there's some sort of money issue going on around Cancerian people. It could be love-related matters as well, and it could be dealings with children for some reason. Some of you might have children around you at this time, and this would be a parent that not being a parent, basically. It could be around a baby girl or a boy, because we've got both symbols here. Okay, so if you have a yes or no question, please think about it right now, Cancer. You have things are not as bad as you think, and you may be meeting someone new. I do feel that you may meet someone, possibly not in the real world, possibly just online, chitty chatter kind of things with this card sitting up here. But things not as bad as you think and meeting someone new. I think that's two totally different stories going on there. So it's something you've been worried about, possibly the financial thing. It'll work out, not as bad as you think. Meeting someone new. Some of you that are single out there, you might be going to have chitty chats of love coming up. Just be careful that this broken heart's not you breaking somebody else's heart with your new romantic adventure that you've got going on there. Because it's not always that it's happening to you. It could be happening in the reverse. Okay, so that's what we have for Cancer. Not too bad. Let's get right along to Leo. Leo, oh dear. Okay, so someone cheated, lied, stole, made you very upset, forced changes went on in the past, and this could be around work, relationships, whatever. You have, since July, you've been working hard to build yourself back up again, either financially, spiritually. You've been assessing what went wrong. This is forced changes. This is changes that you want. I do feel some of you are investing in a new job. Some of you are moving out of a situation into a situation that suits you better. I do feel a lot of you Leos out there might be a little bit, I don't know, argumentative, defensive. You might be dealing with someone like that as well. You might be trying to pull the walls down and get through. But for some of you, it's sort of like this is you've been going through a heavy period here, and then boom, you're sort of like thinking, yes, everything's on the right track again, and then you confront it again. So it's sort of like you're up and you're down at the moment, Leo. Let's just see what else information we get. I do feel this might be more to do with a job and money and things like that, not a love relationship type thing. For some of you, you may have been feeling like you're being forced into something, some decisions, some sort of future thing, or that's something that affects your future, that you're feeling, no, this is not my plan. And then you take your own plan back. You say, no, this is how I want things to be. This is not, this is. And then you stand your ground and put the wall up and say, no, this is how I'm doing things now. So what else messages have we got for Leo? Yeah, this is work stuff, but it's also got that passionate card sitting in the middle. Now, for some Leos out there, you do have someone that either was born or died in July that is around you. You have a male spirit that is really trying to send their love across and say, I'm fine, I'm okay. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your generosity. I'm okay. You've got a lot of talking to do. You've got a lot of paperwork to do. There's something you're very, very passionate about, and you're very strong with your views and your opinions. Again, we've got this forced change here. It's not as severe as what's been put on you in the past. It is something that you can turn around because it's only a club. If this was a spade, it's sort of like this is reenacting itself. And it can be something it's happening right now, and then again it's going to happen in 7 months' time, or 7 days' time, or 7 weeks' time. You're going to feel like you're going on a merry-go-round with whatever the situation is that's upsetting you over here. It just feels like you're saying no to something. Be prepared. There may be a male in the family. It may be you. I do feel this might be more of a water sign kind of energy. It might be someone that displays that kind of emotional sort of drama kind of thing. Just be prepared. There may be some sort of sickness around them, something forced, something that changed how they were. This is where they're all healthy and now they're not. I do think with work though, a lot of the cards look like work apart from this thing sitting here. It's almost like work, work, work. Where's the money? Where is the money? Now, if this is all about work, it's where you're putting all these hard efforts in and you're feeling a lot of gratitude and a lot of satisfaction at the end of the day. You're feeling like, yes, you know, I helped people today, or I talked to people and sorted things out for them. Okay, Leo, so if you have a question, yes or no question, think about that question right now, Leo. Here is your words. Let your talent shine at the moment, Leo, and something will be in your favor. So whatever you've been stressed about, or that feels like it's been forced and changed, it will turn around, I do believe. With a lot of talking and investigation, I think you could turn whatever this is around. Okay, so moving right along, we have Virgo. Good luck, Virgo. What do we got for you guys today? We've got yourself. Surprise, surprise. I don't know how many times I do the star signs and Virgo turns up in their own reading. We have justice and balance, and we have the marriage. Okay, so for some of you, you might be dealing with a Libra. They may be people in your family or whatever, but the Hermit, it shows me that in the past there's been some sort of withdrawal. It's almost like where you've gone home, shut the doors and turned the phone off and just said, I want to shut out the world. You wanted to work out, what do you want with your life? Which way do you want to go, Virgo? Who do you want to be with? Where do you want to work? What do you want to do with your life? So I feel like decisions have been made. I feel like you've been keeping to yourself over here, with yourself coming out here. Then right now it could be an actual legal situation going on in your home life, your work life, but it's all about creating balance, I feel, Virgo. Not too much of this, not too much of that, not too much salt, not too much pepper. It's sort of like trying to create a nice balance here, and it does look like it's going to work. We've got the Harmony card over here. We've got the Ten of Cups, the beautiful love, happiness, family. Now it does show the man and the woman and the little child there. So for some of you, you might be dealing with children in the coming weeks. This is a really family, balanced, beautiful feeling I've got here. So sometimes this could mean if you yourself withdrawing from this, almost like locking yourself in the room while the family's all gathering together. But yeah, this is nice energy, what I'm seeing here for Virgo. And some of you might be getting married. You might actually be getting married in a courtroom probably because of the whole COVID lockdown and limitations and all of that. So you might have been thinking, how are we going to do this? I want to get married. Let's just go to the Justice Department and get a certificate, and we can celebrate our lives together. So yeah, that's the messages for some Virgos out there. For others, if you're single and this is you sitting in your own energy, balance is finally coming there, and this looks like a massive dose of love is coming your way soon. Okay, here we go. Virgo, what other messages have we got for Virgo? And Virgo, please think about a question, a yes or no question. I will get message cards after this, and you could get a yes or a no answer out of that huge deck I've got there. Okay, messages for Virgo. Okay, balance, balance, balance. Okay, so it starts off with indecision over here. This can be lies as well. It can be work. It can be lies at work. But this could be stress at work as well. This is something outside of your home. This is contentment at home. It's also something to do with a baby girl sitting here right now. This is making the money, sharing foods. Eights to me are all about medication, drugs, alcohol, food. When they're red eights, it's good. So some of you might be doing a health plan. Some of you might be celebrating someone's birthday or something. Then over here we show a marriage on the rocks, or a relationship on the rocks, or a business on the rocks. And then we show it getting more balanced again, and then all this happiness sitting here. So if this is about a marriage, it almost looks like there's been a bit of some sort of outside influence causing a ruckus here, where you withdrew from the situation. Then happiness and lots of talking going on, sharing foods and everything. Feeling like, is it together? Isn't it together? And then feeling like, yep, this feels pretty secure now. I'm feeling happy again. So I do feel balance is coming back into your lives, Virgo, if you've had some sort of things going wrong at the moment. Now, for those of you, again, that if you're single, this would be alone and searching. This would be feeling contented at home. This is sort of like, oh, I don't want a relationship like the past, and then finally finding balance and happiness. So it looks, either way, it looks pretty damn good. And if it's solely about work, this is the money-making tree. And this is anything that's been out of whack, finally getting into balance. And some of you are getting a bonus. It's almost like you used to work 5 hours. Now you're only working 2 hours, but you're getting 8 hours pay. So that's pretty damn good as well. Okay, so your yes or no question, if you have one, think about it now, Virgo. Virgo, cards for Virgo. Things will turn out okay. New family member on the horizon. Now, if you are having a new family member, I'd have to say it's a baby girl with that. So congratulations on that one, Virgo. Okay, so that is Virgo's cards for the week. Pretty damn good. Okay, moving right along to Libra. Libra, what do we have for Libra? Okay, Libra, you're walking away from stress. Some of you may have lost your job in the past. Some of you may not have any job. But yeah, some of you got problems around a car as well, or travel or movement, or even talking to someone. Some of you might be feeling ghosted by somebody. It's all sitting in the past and problem area. You're now weighing up, what are your choices? Where can you work? Where can you live? Who do you want to talk to? Who don't you want to talk to? So there's some good and bad choices going on around you right now. It can be where you feel like you fit in this particular job or religion or whatever this is. It's like really, really starting to feel like you fit. Whereas over here, it's like, I need to walk away from this. I'm not interested in this anymore. Over here, you might be reminiscing at this time. You might be communicating with people from the past. You might be gathering with family. You might be having chit chats over the phone with family or exes or something like that. So there's some sort of family communication and reminiscing going on for Libra. What other messages we got for Libra? Now, Libra, if you have a yes or no question, please think about that when I pull these other cards for you guys. because the yes or no card might come out for you today. Here we go. Libra, what do they need to know? Beautiful. Happiness, love, pregnancy, family communication, health, well-being. Some of you are making some sort of medical decision, and it's going to be a very good decision. This is lots of health and happiness here. Some of you are finding out that you are pregnant. Some of you are very, very happy that you are pregnant. And particular proud father over here. Now this could be grandfather or father. Very, very proud and happy. Some of you are just doing family time here. This is lots and lots of family time. Whatever this was in the past, I feel like it's done. I feel like your choices you're presented with at this time are really good choices, and you're going to make the right choice. Some of you are going to be getting married, engaged, and there's a lot of reminiscence. I feel like there's a family get-together of some sort going on here, and it creates a lot of happiness and stability for those people involved. Okay, so your yes or no for Libra. You need time to think about something. This is your choices card, I'd assume. And also, someone's needing your help right now. Now, this all can be reversed, that you need somebody else's help. Yeah, but someone's needing your help, and you also need time to think right now. Anyway, beautiful cards for Libra. I think they're the best cards today. I think you got the best reading today. Okay, so let's move right along to Scorpio. Scorpio, I think last time you had death here, and Scorpio card is death. So anyway, we have where you're still holding on to something from the past, Scorpio. This may be involvement with a child or a little baby girl or something like that. But for some of you, you're sick of the pain, the suffering, the fear or the doubts, and you want to just get balanced and walk on your merry way. And guess what? You've got the victory card sitting here. So it looks like a lot of my Scorpio people are going to finally have some sort of victory and success. You are still hanging around waiting for an outcome in the future. So some sort of success, but then still hanging around waiting for some more information or more answers. Let's just see what else we get for Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, okay, that's meant to drop. Scorpio. Okay, now for some of you, there may be something to do with a third party situation. Now this could be a romantic third party where someone's actually cheating. It could be a business third party situation where somebody is sort of giving out too much information to somebody else, or you gave them information in the past and now they're utilizing it against you. I do feel like in the past, this thing you've been worrying about and something you're wanting better in your life, it's someone did the wrong thing here. Maybe you yourself, Scorpio, made some sort of unwise decisions in the past. I do feel for some of you, you've got a new friendship that might be starting and another friendship that might be ending as well. I do also feel like you might be dealing with a water sign and an air sign. Well, you are a water sign yourself, but I do feel like these two people, some of you might be dealing with legal documents and you might be hanging around waiting for an outcome. Some of you might be having some sort of health issue in around the bowel, the bladder, the liver, the kidneys, the sexual organs, the pelvic area, the lower back. Some of you might be having that kind of thing, and you've got to hang around. When I see the hanging around card around a health matter, to me it means rest up. It means stay at home and rest up until this thing settles. It is only a 3, so that tells me it's not so bad as you think. Now, Scorpio, if you have a yes or no question, please think about it right now. Fertility, babies, a new start. Now, as I said, this could be the pelvic area. For some of you, you might be actually waiting to get pregnant and there's some sort of issue there. So you do need to wait some more. And then you've got the fertility, the babies, a new start. You also have the card of making somebody very happy at this time. So that's what we have. Now do remember that these cards could be reversed and be someone you're involved with right now, and you think, well, that's their story, not mine. So yeah, anyway, that's the messages that you're hearing today, Scorpio. Okay, so last star sign for the day, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, we have, and I just looked at my watch as I was about to do it. Can everyone see that? 444. So make your wishes, Sagittarius. A lot of you are going to be dealing with home life, some sort of decisions going on, and 444 is 4, 8, 12 when we add them together, which comes down to a 3. So again, I think it's friendships and family, and some sort of structure going on. Okay, so you have a 3 to start your reading. This is where you made plans for a future. This could be creating something new, starting a new business, taking on a new friendship, something new here. It just started. Now, it even can be a pregnancy. This is where something takes hold, you're signing documents, you're moving forward. In the process of all this new beginning, there's a death sitting around you as well, Sagittarius. So some of you might be ending a relationship or a friendship or a business, but you've started something new and you need to end this to have this to go forward. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Now, Sagittarius, if you have a yes or no question, please think about it when I pull the other message cards in case the yes or no comes out for you guys today. What Sagittarius need to know right now? What Sagittarius need to know right now? Some of you might be dealing with inheritances. Some of you might be buying houses right now. We have double documents here. Now, some of you have someone in spirit trying to get through. I do feel it could be a male energy. They would have possibly died of something to do with their head or their pelvic area, or both. They may have had surgery. It didn't work. We do have the double 3s sitting here. Now, I do not like double 3s because it can represent, in a relationship, it can represent third party. I feel like this is representing family, and one person in the family not too happy if this is about an inheritance. They're not too sure about why they got what they got, or why aren't they getting more. But for others, removing this card, you're about to go on some financial journey that is going to make you a mozza of money. It's almost like you start off with pretty damn good money, and then it tenfolds, and then it just keeps going up. For others, this can be success around surgery. So some of you might be having some sort of surgery around the abdomen area. It looks like a repair or some sort of injury getting repaired from the past. But it's successful, whatever it is. It might even be cosmetic. So anyway, that's what we have for Sagittarius. If you have a yes or no question, think about it right now. You have happy times are coming your way, and also it's time to have that girls' night out or the boys' night out. So that's just spending time with the same sex and doing what girls do best, or doing what boys do best. But yeah, you've got a lot of happiness coming your way, and it looks like there's going to be celebrations and money and all sorts of things. For those of you that are getting a new job, or you've just left another job, you may have had to leave someone behind, and that's why we've got the death. I wouldn't be worrying about it too much, because it looks like things are going to be very, very well adjusted down the track. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we have for Sagittarius. So I will catch everybody on the next round.